joking around. They come here to invade your land, bring life here to an end. But you just wanna get real drunk and make lots of new friends. Carnival Bavaria, Carnival Bavaria, Carnival Bavaria, Carnival Bavaria, Carnival Bavaria.
Hey, you know what always cheers you up? Baking me a nice tray of sugar cookies.
How about these cookies, sugar?
We didn't have a message when we left. Oh, very odd.
And so I wake in the morning and I step outside and I take a deep breath and get real high and loud. Sit to the top of my lungs, what's going on? And so I cry sometimes when I'm lying in bed to get it all out what's in my head. And I feel it a little peculiar. And so I wake in the morning and I step outside and I take a deep breath and get real high and loud. Sit to the top of my lungs, what's going on? And I say,
Boogie boogie hedgehog, boogie boogie hedgehog, boogie boogie hedgehog, boogie boogie hedgehog, boogie hedgehog, eating on a carrot, got your head stuck in a toilet paper tube. Boogie boogie hedgehog, what you gonna do? Boogie boogie hedgehog, boogie boogie hedgehog, boogie boogie hedgehog, boogie boogie hedgehog. Boogie boogie hedgehog looking like an F-slug. Who's he gonna screw?
Hello! I am in preparation. I haven't even checked my background. Usually I check my background if there's like anything untoward. But I am not really prepared today. I am knackered. I am tired. I have had like 2 days of terrible sleep, but there is no grumpiness. That cannot be grumpiness. Wrong mic. Wrong mic. That can be grumpiness. Wrong every time. Wrong mic. Like, does it have to? I am very glad that I'm told even quicker and quicker. Every time we do it.
That should be better now. Every time we do panel breakers, creative block, stink tank, Phil is always instantly like, you're wrong mic. So that's what. Hello. Sorry, I probably should stop brushing my luscious locks that have not been washed for a while. They should really be washed. They look nice, but believe me, it's tough getting that comb through it. Hello, welcome. Today is a very special day. I have been waiting for this day for over 6 months, and I'll get into it. I'll give my little rant. This shouldn't be that long a stream, but I have things to pull up, news to share, photos to reveal, and maybe I'll get into talking about what comes after this. Sorry, I'm looking at my gross, disgusting hair. Anyway, let's say hello to people. And there are plenty of people here. We were at 8 people already. Crazy. It's insane. Let's see. 5 on YouTube, 2 on X. Great. Go to Twitter. I can't believe it just called X. Retweet the stream. Hit like. Just do it. I never ask. I remembered now. So go share it, because this is a meritorious day. The day is so special. I even tried to innovate a different style of thumbnail to the 10 million, thumbnails that all look the same before. Right. Hello, Alex. He said, Strame. Hyperwizard streamer. It is indeed a Hyperwizard stream. I've been holding off on doing them because genuinely, the book's relatively late. Well, relatively, it's not. Relatively, it's fucking early. Even though it's late, but relative to what? But no, compared to our goals, the aim was to get it in your hands for Crimmins. Do you know what I mean? End of the year. It was supposed to be 2026 was supposed to be next project all the way. But no, it's halfway through the year and only now is the good news happening. So like I haven't really felt like I could stream. You could say hiding. I know people hide when their books are late usually, but I haven't been hiding. It's just like, what do you talk about? I really want to talk about the next book. I really, really do. But you can't do that until people have the first one. It's just not kosher. Mo Biggs was here. He says, congratulations, Jake. Thank you, Mobius. It is wonderful to see you here. Look, Caleb here. He says, woo, Jake is alive. I am indeed alive and kicking. I noticed some people commented that I hadn't been even been on camera in a while on Creative Block, aka Stink Tank, aka Panel Smashes, Block Holers, Blockheads, and I've been using this. Does this work? Is he gonna pop up? Is he gonna show up? Hello? Hello? There he is. Hello. I've been using this all the time. This is so comfy, cozy. Just being able to use this. I was streaming with Irene the other day, doing some coloring. Maybe I'll even bring that up. And it's just, I don't know. It's just nice not having to have this blinding light. I have to put, to get good lighting like this, you have to put like a blinding freaking light bulb in your head and turn all the other lights off. So hello, Caleb. It's great to see you here. Maromi is in the chat. He says, good timing. RJ just finished the Nexus Omnibus. Yes. He probably finished that around April 1st, or maybe it lagged. Fulfillment officially started on April 1st. That was not an April Fool's, as you'll see today. But yeah, I think I was the project after him. And I know for a fact there are people in the chat who got shipping notifications today. Because, ladies and gentlemen, if I share my screen, can you believe it? Are the rumors true? Are the books really going out? I'll leave this on the stream while I say hello to more people. But yes, gaze upon it. You are seeing the first, like I said, first 30. It's actually 29 because RJ sent me a spreadsheet. He says people don't usually asking for the tracking numbers. So I asked him, can you just send me the tracking numbers and the emails of the people with them so I can be thorough? I have that info on hand in case people ask. And then like I can go through and like put tracking numbers and stuff and individually say on Kickstarter and Indiegogo, your package is out. Because I know when I back, that's what I want. I hate being left in the dark. I hate the idea of like some packages have gone out and you're like, was I in the group? If you were in the first 30, 29, you got an email today. You should have, because the labels exist, the tracking numbers exist. And when you enter all that stuff, I believe you put the email of who it's going to. So check your inboxes. I think most of you guys will just be disappointed because these are like the first 29 like test orders. These are very simple. These are like Kyo. It's if you ordered a Kyo cover on its own, I think. And like, listen, that's always a bummer to hear because some of you guys have spent hundreds of dollars in this campaign. And what? You get left to wait until the end? No, it's not going to be the case. Should I do this? Yes. That's not the case because I specifically waited this long to fulfill so we had everything so everyone can be fulfilled within a couple of weeks of each other. So people who did order a lot, you may not have a tracking thing today, but you will soon. So get excited. Who else do we have to say hello to? Slim Crow was in the chat. Hello, Slim Crow. He says, nice, congrats, Jake. Thank you. Thank you. Your package will hopefully be Slim Crow's another big backer. This is not, they will not have a tracking number today, sadly. And look, Well-Red's here. Are we living in a dream or is this just fantasy? This is indeed reality, my friend. Yeah, the creative bus. Yeah, see, with the creative bus being the first vehicle of choice, Phil got in right after with the ink tank, and now he's pushing ink tank whenever he can. It's a battle between. We should all have our vehicles, right? Our battle vehicles. Per will have the creative. If we're all in a demolition derby, Per has the creative bus. Phil has the ink tank because he loves ink tank so much. I have the train of thought, the brain train, I guess. It can be a freaking train with a brain at the front. Irene hasn't invented a vehicle yet. There's no other vehicle. Witch's broom. I don't know. She'll have to think of a vehicle. Anyway, Alex says he doesn't mind waiting, Jake. Well, good. No, you won't be waiting that long. I am excited. Just look at all my pants. Well-Red, did you back? Mayhaps ye have got a tracking number today? Because if you came on later, sadly for older backers, like anyone who got the Kyo cover basically on its own has had it go out today. She's an airplane. She would be, but what would the plane? What's the play on words? The pun that has aeroplane in it. I don't know. The rum buggy, Lamau. The rum buggy. Is she drinking the rum? Oh yeah, it would be the drunk tank. The drunk tank is the ink tank, and Irina's the drunk tank. It's just a little paddy wagon, a little St. Patrick's Day. There we go. Airplane. She's here. Hello, Irene. Welcome. Yeah, but it's going to be a thought plane. It's going to be a creative plane. I'll let you think about that. I'll let you ponder when you think of your idea. I'll put it in the chat. But hey, on to today's topic at hand. Look, check it out. I did an update. So every month, you're kind of supposed to do an update on Kickstarter, right? And when you have people who are excited for the book, hello, Amy Rodriguez. Wonderful to see you here. Did you receive a tracking number today? Are you one of the lucky 30? 29. I want to be an SR-17 Blackbird. That's not a writing joke. When you have people who are really eager to get the book, it's like every month backers can request that you do an update. And whenever you go on Kickstarter, it comes up, a backer has requested an update. I don't know who's been requesting it. There's like 2 or 3 people who always like and comment the updates, which is awesome. And they're definitely power backers, and they're people who were kind of brought in with the campaign towards the end, the last campaign. Every month, like straight away, I have a request for an update. And this month, they've been waiting. It's the 15th. Like, I feel like it's been a couple of weeks that I've had this sitting here, and I've been waiting. I've been just begging, like, come on, RJ, can we get a package out? I just want a photo of a bundle, the first set, so I can shout it from the rooftops. And now shout we do. It's that one guy always requesting an update, never satisfied. Hey, no, I'm glad. Yeah, I would draw it. That's great. The people that comment too and say they're looking forward to the book, I'm always so happy. Right, so the update reads, behold, the first 30 complete lie. It's 29. When he gave me the spreadsheet, it had 30 entries, 30 rows, and obviously the first one was like the names of the columns. So I fucked up. I'm not going to edit it. I have benefit of the doubt on this one. I can say 30 benefit of the doubt. Anyway, 30 packages bagged, boarded, tucked inside a secure card mailer. I hate this word. I hate the word mailer, but you Americans use it, so gotta use it with that protective plastic bag in case. This should be 2 words. This is a famous hentai artist's name, and it should be in dash case. You guys know that artist? They are a great artist. In case your package encounters too many fluids, you see them here. No labels for me to blank out or blur, but there was like, you see this? There was a label here that said packed by someone, and I'm like, I'll get rid of that just in case. Jerry is really looking forward to it. Like, really. It's creepy. Oh, stupid Jerry. Who's this Jerry? Who's the Jerry? I appreciate Jerry. He goes by Jerry. Here we go. The top 3 supporters likes and comments your post. What you'll want at the gas station. Okay. Get your orders in with Amy. So then you see the wonderful photo. No labels to blank out. Look at these beautiful things. I don't know how often people do the plastic bag around it, but I really appreciate that RJ does. I would request such a thing. And you know, it's interesting. I don't know. I wonder if he had to get different mailers to what he usually gets, because these books, these are thicker than a comic book. See this? Shall I embiggen? I'll embiggen myself. Look, Connell Books. This is one of the new Vertigo series, Brutal Dark, which I still have not read. But look, the Connell books are as tall as an American comic, but they are wider by like 1.5 centimeters. So they actually do not fit in a normal Gemini. I have found in my experience in life. So yeah, I wonder if he had to get special mailers. I know he probably had to get Golden Age bags. So like, apparently people can confirm in the chat, with Golden Age comics, were they just this exact size? Is this just a Golden Age size comic? If so, that'd be pretty cool. Oh look, hello to Tex Zombie in the chat. He says, where's my book? Tex, what did you order? Did you order a Kyo cover on Kickstarter only? Because if so, check that email inbox, buddy. More will be going out soon, so don't worry if you're not in this first clutch. All items needed to fulfill arrived. That is true. We finally received the pins. As you can see here, backers with shipped packages. Fulfillment status locked in. I went through everyone's thing and like confirmed, because joke's on me, I can't launch the next Kickstarter until I actually thought I couldn't launch until most of this was fulfilled. It might be the case that all of it has to be fulfilled, which means I will be calling up RJ and saying, please, I need it all by the 30th, please. Anyway, pins and trading cards, beautiful. So yeah, can you see the beautiful? I've got another photo set up for this. These finally came in. Like, I'll switch to this. Look at these things. Look at these golden babies. So this is, it looks like it totally is glow in the dark. It's kind of like that off-white that you get with glow in the dark, that slightly green white. These pins are huge. They're like this, the size of my head. I think they're like this big. They are huge. Look how shiny and beautiful they are. You know what? I'm gonna zoom in. I don't know. I have been begging RJ constantly. Send me photos. Those lines look a little bit wobbly. I'm not really understanding this. But so anyway, they still look beautiful. We've got glitter hair over here. And here is the truffle one. I like how this glitter pink came out in the love hearts. Yeah, and she is, looks good. So cute. Nice. I spent $150 one. Well, hopefully yours will not take too long to go out, Tex. Hopefully in the next couple of weeks. Alex says, send that to me. Alex, it'll be on the way soon. These pins will be on the way soon to you because you're one of the people who got literally everything. So you get like the first campaign's pin and then the second one. Which one was, this, I think, was Indiegogo, and this truffle one was Kickstarter. But yeah, wonderful. I'm happy the gold is so shiny. I always criticize other people's pins for being polished flat. And I'm not sure if these are as polished flat as I want, but you know, I'm very particular. Big money, Alex. Moromi says, I didn't get the notice, but recognize location of the label origin. Yeah, I'm not doxing Moromi right now because he has already confirmed that, like, he thinks he has backs and he's thinking it. Moromi, you are definitely one of the people in the group confirmed to have it sent out today. If you go to your Kickstarter, your little backing will say shipped. It doesn't let me put a shipping number in Kickstarter, but maybe I could message them to people. Who knows? But yeah, you are one of the people. Anyway, pins look beautiful and they're huge. I think they have two like things on the back. Okay. See this? You look at these cards. Look at these babies. So these are here's the thing. Trading cards will always come free with items. So depending on what you got some of these. I believe these are all the Indiegogo ones. So people who received shipping today, they didn't actually get these cards because the ones they have included, let's go look over them actually. I have more, right? Here we go. Okay. These are the ones that shipped out. So like just before sending everything out today, there was like a tiny kerfuffle. Now, because this campaign is essentially 2 whole campaigns, there's quite a lot of items. And because everything came with a myriad of free trading cards, there is a lot of trading cards, and they're probably confusing, especially when these are like Truffle card, Slugsy card, Seedling Queen card, and also these from Indiegogo are Slugsy card, Truffle card, Seedling Queen card. So there was a kind of like a bit of confusion that I think might have held us up by like a few days, which was RJ didn't. You see this? So the books that went out today, they had a Slugsy card, but it was the Kickstarter Slugsy card. You see these? These are all the Kickstarter cards, the Kickstarter puzzle cards. They don't have the rounded corners because they're more like a puzzle. You see this? This is the reverse side. So these are the Kickstarter cards, and these are the this is the reverse side of the Kickstarter cards. So when you put them in your folder binder, it'll make this beautiful puzzle. This is the digital cover. I believe this was sold at auction as an original piece, and it was won by Travis. So Travis owns this delightful piece, and this was never drawn physically. It is only digital, and yeah. So this is that. This reverse side here, this digital cover, this was always meant to be on the back of the Indiegogo cards. It was meant to be on the back of these, but these ended up having their own individual artworks on the back, which I don't have a photo of right now actually, but I kind of wish I do because they look awesome. Space Station Homer, a Merlian. Mine doesn't say shipped, it says shit, I don't think I backed it. I broke it. Well, never mind. We'll have another chance sooner rather than later. You won't be able to get the gold foils for the base price. They are going up, by the way. Anyone who backed this book and got the gold foils, they are going up to $40 each. I think that's what I decided on. Like those are, and The only way that I think I have them available on the campaign I've been building is you have to get a bundle called Golden Shower, which means you have to buy all of them at once, and it's pretty expensive because all of them went up to $40. So it's a pretty expensive fucking bundle. I'll tell you that. So anyone who backed you got the luxury editions, the gold. I say this over and over again, but yeah, you got this. And I've you know what's funny? I have already planned the exact Pantone color for the next book. I think it's like okay. The next book, this is orange. The next book's Pantone color that we might unlock is red. Super interesting. I'm sure this is the most interesting thing you've ever heard on the stream. The red is right next to this in the Pantone book. So this is like 811, Pantone 811, and then the next one is 812. Very nerdy bit of trivia, but I find it interesting. I think it's fucking it's cool. Golden Shower, is that innuendo for something? It's just a shower of books that all have gold foil. A golden shower. So the one sticking point was that there was a lot of books that were going out, the ones today, that all had a Slugsy card. And RJ, in his infinite wisdom, thought this was the pile of Slugsy cards to pull from, which is not the case. You only got this Slugsy card in the middle of this if you got Twin Snakes or you got the Throbbing package on Indiegogo. So, and if you look at it, this is a pretty low pile. Like these piles are all different sizes. You see this DD pile? This is so huge because this is how many people got Rainy covers. Like this is the Rainy cover pile. This is my main cover pile, and this is the Throbbing packages. Like these three at the bottom came with the Bloodbath standee, so they're all like the same amount. These two came with, they should be the same height. They don't look it, but they should be. Those two came with the ceiling standee. This came with Sketchy Starts, the champion card. So yeah, look at this huge DD pile. And because these are all game cards, I sprung extra for the rounded corners. You see this? This costs extra. No one ever bothers doing this rounded corners thing. And look, not only are the corners rounded, but you see how good I was? You see how nicely, it's like the rounded corners of an iPhone, and then the inset of the screen, or the inset roundness of like the camera. It's like perfectly follows on from each other. Like all of these curves are like perfectly arranged. This one looks a bit off here, but anyway, they look beautiful. And yeah, so these are the ones. And you know what? In this, you even get to see the two portrait cards. Everyone who got a portrait cover, it comes with the trading card of the cover. And guess what? This is how thorough I am. This is how, and I'll tell you what, it's great that RJ is so thorough. Because look, both of these cards, remember we printed 100? Where is this? Okay, reverse side. Nothing in the image is hidden. No. Reverse side. This is the reverse side of the portrait cards. They are going to be hand numbered in gold or silver pen, Sharpie pen, by RJ. I can't do it. I wish I was doing it on my own, so you'd have everything in order. But look, this is portrait series, and it'll truffle the block. And on this, in this corner where it's disappeared, it will say like portrait series 2, and Connell says portrait series 1. So like everything is in series. Everything is in a series. So depending on what you got, whatever book number you have, you will have a trading card numbered the same, meaning Alex has card 100, 1 to 10 and 100 of these, as well as the books, because he's a mad lad. Caleb is sad. Oh no! DD, oh yeah. Well, look, there's a lot of DD cards out there. You could just hold on. She's alive forever in the card. These actually work in a game. These are cards that work in a game I designed. You will not have enough cards to play a game yet, but I'm hoping in a couple of campaigns worth of time you'll have enough. But yes, poor DD. Wildred says, please give me a golden shower in your throbbing package. Clearly, I mean, well, okay. The golden shower is not part of the upcoming throbbing package because it's an add-on bundle. The golden shower will be included in a reward tier called the money shot. So if you purchase a money shot, you can get a golden shower inside your money shot. How about that? You'll have to wait for RJ to get around to you like the rest of us. Oh yeah, the whole point of me talking about this is, so RJ was like wondering, are these the Slugsy cards? And he couldn't, so there was a hold up because he couldn't find enough. And I have some of these that are entire sets that are wrapped. You see up here in this corner, that's a full 9 card set for like the future that's wrapped. And all of the ones that are in pre-wrapped sets, I'm like, do not touch them. They are for later. They are not for now. You must consult the piles. The various differently sized piles, meaning there will never be an even amount of complete sets in the universe. There will forever be way too many DD cards in circulation and not enough champion cards in circulation. Anyway, I'm dragging this on. You see this? He was like, where are these cards? I went through all of my proofs because the printer sends me proofs and it has like the amounts of what the cards were in like the title of the proofs. And I like checked against, and I'm terrible with numbers. Like I fucking suck with numbers. I originally didn't order enough of certain covers because I worked things out wrong, because I'm dyspraxic or something, a numerical dyslexic. I can't fucking do numbers. Anyway, I'm like, send me photos, please. Just lay everything out neatly. He sends me photos of like jumbled up piles of clutches of cards, and I'm like, just lay them all out and send me nice photos and I can help. And yeah, as soon as he does that, what emerges is this huge, it's the biggest pile of all the cards is this. This is how many Kyo covers sold, because this is backers on Kickstarter and Twin Snakes people who came over. Like there's got to be a fight for how many cards, who wins, like the amount of Slugsy cards or the amount of DD cards. Do you know what I mean? I don't even know if we can assess how high the pile is, and I don't think I have like any more photos with them in. Okay, that's it. Yeah, that's it. But yeah, problem was solved yesterday, so now they could finally go out today. This is the giant clutch of Slugsy cards, and I love this card. This is actually I'm glad that the most of these exist, because it's my favorite card out of the whole set. Like this trio here of the seedling cards with the ass is great, but I love Slugsy. I think Slugsy is going to end up becoming people's favorite character. You know what I mean? He's like the Bender-esque figure of the Connell realm. Caleb was sad. Hello, Zombie Boy. Wonderful to have you here, along with the other 17 people watching. Great question. Great question. If you have question, please interrupt me from dribbling on about trading cards for an hour with questions like this. Jake, knowing what you know now, what would you have done different? Less items in the campaign, just a comic on 1 or 2 cards. Okay. Typical story. People do their first campaign and they're like, oh, I'm never doing that again. Fuck that. I'm going to pull it back. I'm going to pull it back on the next campaign, you know. No! Fuck you. Fuck that whole idea. Fuck off. What I'm gonna do differently is streamline things a little bit better. But genuinely, we're still having standees, we're still doing pins, I'm still doing free trading cards for everyone. I'm just I think I'm not doing trading cards that go out for free with like, you know how there was like a 9-card set of stretch goal cards? The stretch goals now are all gonna be related to the cover treatment, and they're not like unlocking free stretch cards. Because check this out. Speaking of cards, see these piles? These are all the free cards that went out. And you see how much they're so much bigger than like everything else? These are the huge piles. These are the free ones for everyone. Every single backer gets a complete 9-card set because we funded so well. Thank you to people coming back for a second helping at the Kickstarter. We almost got to $20,000, 20K, which is insane. It's insane for kind of like, I know I have the help of the Panel Breaker crew, my fellow blockheads, and I know, you know, I've spent a lot of time streaming, and we were very lucky that the Bancroft gave us a great launch. But like, to get to 18,000, little old me, as it were, is insane. People will tell you you can't really do it. You know what I mean? I'm very grateful. I'm very grateful. I tried my best to create something that looked promising and great, and you guys did support it. I'm very grateful. But yeah, what would you do different? Well, what I'm definitely doing different is only going on Kickstarter, not going on Indiegogo. Indiegogo has obviously changed since I last used it, but Indiegogo before the change didn't let you have add-ons that included more than one item. So like, this was part of the problem with the trading cards that came free. Let's say you added on, you bought a cover and you added on a Arena cover. You bought a main cover, added on a Arena cover. That add-on couldn't include the book and the card. Do you know what I mean? Like, that was an oversight. So you were supposed, the free items, you're supposed to get them with every purchase of the item. Do you know what I mean? It's not like a free this per backer. It's literally, if you bought 20 Irene covers, you get 20 DD cards. So yeah, next I'll just be doing a Kickstarter for this foreseeable. What would I do different? The thing is, I really wanted to do the orange and gold. Do you know what I mean? Some people would say, because of the crazy journey we had, even being able to do that and how expensive it was, fucking expensive. It was ludicrous. Okay, less covers. That's it. Less variants. That's it. The gold and orange treatment, I want to do the special treatment again. It's just that gets expensive when you have 8 variants. So there were 8 of these different covers, and you see the problem is kind of like the Pantone, because the Pantone edition 100% ensures that these have to all be offset printed. Do you remember the Flesh Prison cover? I only wanted to I printed 50 of them, right? 20 of them went into Twin Snakes Elite. I think we had like 20 Twin Snakes people, which is insane. That's people who bought literally everything. So there's 30 of those left, which means I have 30 golden shower bundles. Unless stuff has to be replaced, obviously. Then we cannibalize golden shower bundles for any replacements. If stuff gets lost, you'll get it replaced. But yeah, so adding that was kind of it. Adding a very low print run cover that is, because you pay for all 50. If you say you only want 20 and they're gonna make 50, you pay for the 50. Like, you pay for more because they overrun, because they're doing offset. they don't want to have to go back to print in the offset, so they overrun. So it's like you have all these variants that are being printed at a higher volume than you've ordered anyway, because it has to be, because of just how it works. And the price of the 50 is just split between 20, and that's how much you're paying per 20 to get 50. To get 20 covers, you're paying for 50. So definitely less covers. Definitely less covers. In fact, on this upcoming campaign, I wanted to bring Kyo back to do another wraparound. A long time ago, requested Kyo to do another cover. I've been very excited to announce that Kyo would be doing a cover. And actually, if we go over to the website, you see this. It says 2 special guest covers. That's because I thought Kyo has been involved. This time, Kyo, something came up. They were not able to participate, so there will only be 1 guest cover. There will only be the main cover, the special guest cover, who you can probably guess who it is very easily, and the portrait cover. So there's less variants, which means we can realistically do the special treatment, like the rocket red and the platinum silver foil effect. That's what I'm gonna go for, like, more reasonably, because, like, oh man, it costs like 12,000 overall for the print run. It costs a lot. The print run was a lot. I had a lot of overprinting done for the non-gold covers for the future, but like that follow was expensive because of how many variants. So yeah. Also, I could have just the concept of getting an expensive cover, like, Kyo has a huge audience, but I don't believe that audience came to back the book. And I don't think people bought Kyo's cover who was brought in by Kyo. I wish that was the case. I don't think that happened. So if you're someone who's only going to be making $10,000-$20,000, and you can draw your own variants, why spend thousands on artwork? So, but I really wish I kind of don't care though. If Kyo is available, I would have got Kyo to another cover. I wanted a Kyo cover on every book ever. The side books, the upcoming side books are so fun. Like, they have new characters and locations every time. So if you're gonna get people to do covers, like, get them to do the side quest books with guest covers, because that's the most fun stuff. Here we go. I never read these before I read them out, so I truly enjoy transactional discussions about golden showers and my money shots from throbbing packages. It's like we're corporate bigwigs brokering deals with innuendo. Well, this is the campaign for it. I was asking because of the cost and time of all the items, so you don't have a loss of profit. Yeah. As time goes on, because we will have books from previous campaigns that were overprinted, so there will be more stuff people can get per campaign. And as we build an audience, the campaigns will grow, they will make more, and it will pay off in the long term. The first in each series, the next one is a number 1. It's a side quests 1, if you see on the screen. Side quest number 1. Like, both of those, I'm willing to make those loss leaders. In the future, maybe we don't do. I'm thinking the campaigns will still do well enough where the gold foil and so on, the special treatments are not as ridiculous. I definitely will not be printing as much. I'll probably half my printing costs on future campaigns by doing less variants, less overprint overall. It's just, if you're planning on doing this for 10 years, having a stock of like the issue ones always sell. At a convention, people will buy issue 1. Maybe they don't want to get the whole set. If people see the campaign and want to dip a toe, they'll get issue 1s. Do you know what I mean? You'll sell, let's say you'll sell just over the lifetime, you'll probably sell like 3 times, multiple times of issue 1 that you'll sell for other stuff. So part of this initial loss leader cost is getting a stock for the future, which I'm very grateful to you guys for backing so that we can get that. It's a future investment. You know what I mean? It's that playing the long game. It's like playing a game of Civ. You ever play the kind of god game Civ games where you are a nation and you don't build units early. You just kind of like save everything up, run to the tech tree until you can get mechs and tanks, and whilst at the same time like surrounding your enemies with your territory so they can't grow and you take up all the resources. Then one day, after all of that, you get to fully just make a big blowout building nukes and ICBMs and tanks, and you can go and invade all the other countries who still have spearmen because of it's, just like in real life. You just get Can you imagine when it gets to the point one day where like America for fun is taking giant mechs and just wiping out all the uncontacted tribes on all the islands just because they can? The AI told us to do it. It's okay. We must trust. We must trust and believe in the AI. We must wipe out the uncontacted tribes. Nuke Easter Island or whatever. Who's the one where it's like they only take photos from above? And I saw that one photo. It's like looking the Artemis crew looking out at Earth from space in the moon capsule. And then at the same time, it's the uncontacted tribes being like looked down on from a plane, and they're like, oh. Happening at the same time. Same civilization, by the way. Budroot. Yeah. Speaking of guest covers, it's like it would be cool to get other people to do covers. It's just it's like the trading cards and everything. I like having everything in series. And if people like Kyo's art, would want them to be able to get the whole series of Kyo covers. But sadly, that will not be the case. So maybe my hand is forced, and in the future, I'll just be able to get random guest covers. There is one guest artist who I hope and believe will always have a cover on every book. So you could have an entire collection of covers from both me and the other artist who isn't Kyo, who you definitely know who she is. Save the Kyo covers for the main chapters, Jake. So here's the thing, though. The side quests, you see this? Got this dragon here. I think I might reveal the name of the dragon today. I think I'm going to reveal the name, because I've been building the campaign, and I have the characters page I kind of like want to go over, and their name's on here, so I could go over it. But yeah, save the Kyo covers for the main chapters. I wanted Kyo to draw Cumhilda and Sagatha. I wanted Kyo to draw undisclosed dragon name. Because if it's the main series, and if the main series is gonna have like the next 2 chapters of the main series, it's still gonna be blocks. Do you know what I mean? So like you're gonna have drawings of the blocks over and over and over again. Like they're great and all, but are they that great? Are they that great to spend thousands of dollars on guest artists to draw the same character over and over again? Oh, hail from Rockheel's stream, old man Jake. Thank you. Is that someone who rated Risk? I have to order bigger bags boards because my comic, Zombie Boy's working on a comic, is too damn thick. I didn't know until I tried to package them. Did you not know how big your book was, Zombie Boy? This is more like Jake's graphic novel simulator 2026. Yeah, just invest in all the early print runs and then be stuck with a lot of books forever. North Sentinel Island, there we go. Just drop a bunch of mechs and be like, we are God. You will give us all of your resources. And it's just a pile of sticks and some fruits. That's not a racist comment. When you release Connell Go, how do you explain to kids' parents why every character is naked they capture? You know, it would be very fun if it's some with the advancements of AI technology. We just get a Claude bot to build a Connell game. You know what I mean? It's like, here are the assets. Build the game for me. I don't know. Would they even allow it on the? You'd have to unnaked. How do all those like Japanese gacha games with the naked? There is a Japanese gacha game where like it's it's like MILF magical girls who use their sticks as vibrator things, but it's like that's their unlock screen and everything, and it's like really lewd. And I'm like, is that on the App Store? Can we do that now? Do we have that technology? But Connell always rides the line. Here's the thing. I want Connell to still be able to be sold on a convention floor. So I have to ride the line. You can show nipples, right? You would, I think you would never. What percentage of labia are you allowed to show in a comic book and still sell it at a convention floor? As long as the covers aren't too lewd, I think it's fine. If they don't like it, they can pay extra for the sexy but technically not naked clothing DLC. If I made a game, I would just waste all of my time making skins for it. That's the thing. No, okay. What I would do is I would try and make a system where the user can pick things, but in a way, like imagine you build a team and then like you can use different characters to use different skills on each other, like struggle, snuggle, or something. And like just through user choice, it would enable some pretty fucked up combinations that are just oversights on my part. I'm just one guy. I couldn't see what people would do with this system. That's kind of what I want to do. Do not use this in the future to say that I did something on purpose that was bad. But yeah, I would love to make a game that had I kind of want to do it in book form, actually. I kind of want to make a game that's a book that's a game. And you use all the trading cards. You know what I mean? Like, I want you to be able to use these trading cards and these trading cards. They're usable in a game, but I also want to be able to, like, let you use them in other stuff. You know what I mean? Like, maybe it takes their health number. Like, it takes the stats from this, and, like, you can just backwards engineer it to be part of a game in the future. Like, I want to make a game that has a book where you're choose your own adventure jumping around books. Like, you make a decision, so you go to this page, and that new page is like a different game on a screen. But then like that page in the book tells you to like draw cards from specific piles. So let's say you enter a tavern, right? You're in a town, you have a picture of a town like this. And it's like, where do you want to go? The tavern, the shop, or leave? You know what I mean? And so you pick the tavern and it says, go to page 727. And then you go there and it's like tavern 3. And the tavern 3 says, pick 3 cards from the 3 NPC pile, and essentially that's who you meet in the bar, right? And then you can then choose how to interact with them. Is that too nerdy? Is that exciting or lame? I think that's really fucking fun. It's like the book is its own DM, and you're playing a tabletop game on your own with your own books, and enslaving characters and making them fight. Emily said Lamau a while ago and I didn't catch it. Well, and thank you for Lamauing. I'm glad whatever I said was funny. I found that for thicker books, let's go with wider. Thick is this. You know what I mean? Wide is the width. Wider books. I found that for thicker books, I prefer using standard or non-near standard boards and larger bags. It works out much better than larger bags and boards. Oh. I don't know what RJ has used. He's probably used Golden Age bags and boards because they fit. Everything that I've sent out before, like Sketchy Start Zero, and Sketchy Start Zero was in Golden Age bags. The Nippon Special, and I think the portrait covers for this campaign, they are all in B5 bags that I bought from Japan. When we were in Japan, we went to an art supply store to get bags and stuff, and they were dirt cheap. It's like 200 yen for a pack of 100, which is nothing. And so I bought all the ones they had and then brought them to America and then dropped them at RJ's. And so RJ has, maybe he's used, maybe the books that he sent out were using the Japanese B5 size bags with Golden Age boards in them, probably. I know for a fact that the spreadsheet he sent me for the pricing did say that they were bagged and boarded, which means I would have paid for bags and boards, which means they would be new. It's a learning process. When the magical girls whip out their vibrators and transform into bustier, thicker broads, then cry out, "Incubate!" Okay. The next book, the side quests, they introduce new characters every time, and it's a new adventure, like an episode of a show. I really do want to do, it's like a retired, like, MILF group of magical girls that Connell has to like reassemble as a team, and they might have a giant sexy robot like a Megazord. So it's like magical girl stuff mixed with Sentai stuff, but also they're like retired busty MILFs that are thicker, and like maybe they would transform, but like the magic they use to transform in Connell's world that I've already planned out does it probably I don't think menopausal women could really activate those powers. How about that? So they'd probably have a few power-ups left if they're in the MILF persuasion. Someone was just playing it by ear. That's how it, yeah. Feel it out. Learn by doing. You know what? Man, you know Smiling Friends? How many of you guys watched Smiling Friends? It ended. It was sad initially. I've grown to kind of be happy about Smiling Friends being over. Like, we all want the things we like to go on forever. But I have come to terms with Smiling Friends ending, and the way it has ended and everything around it is actually very sentimental and cool. I watched a video by this game called Shiglu, who I think was a director on it. I think the guy's like 19, or maybe he's like early 20s now, and he started working on the show when he was 19. He started working on the show when he was in college and went from being a storyboard artist like up to a director, and he did a YouTube video about it, like telling his whole story of, you know, the story. It was the real story. It was the story of, I'm lying in bed drawing on a tablet, hoping to hit this deadline whilst pretending I'm a professional sitting at a desk. And like it was hot. You should go look up Shiglu, watch that video. I was so happy for that guy. I was very happy for that guy. It brought me to tears knowing like this kid out there who had this massive, intense on the job learning experience and like put everything in his life aside to run his nose into the ground to work on this thing, and like that amount of learning in such a small space of time when you're in your early 20s, like that's how you become something one day. And so It was very heartwarming. Knowing this kid, knowing there's a future. You know what I mean? When there's it's so hard to know what what's gonna happen in this fucking world anymore. It was nice having something positive to think about. It was very nice. AZ or as made Thick famous, or at least that's where I first heard it when talking about his Nearly Life Size Huntress. Who's AZ? Oh, Alex says I've been selling more books than I've been buying. Downsizing. Well, hey, here's the thing. I've been saying, like I mentioned, you guys all have gold foil covers. They've been risen to $40 to buy them new from me on the campaign, and so far they're only available in bundles. So you guys are the ones who have the power, if you ever wanted to set the prices for those books on eBay. Do you know what I mean? People are going to buy people will buy a Golden Shower bundle. I bet you. I feel like at least one person has to end up getting the money shot on the next campaign, which would be insane. Maybe it won't happen, but who knows? Which means that means they bought all the gold foil covers at the high price, which is insane. Which proves they're worth that much, right? All of this tomfoolery in the background proves it's so worth it. Such a hilarious show. Definitely will miss. Yes. So season 3, Smiling Friends, it did start to seem like there was a formulaing where it was just meet silly character, had hilarity ensues, which is fine. But the cool thing about the 2 episodes that went out, like, they weren't just meet silly character hilarity ensues. Like the friend bot, it's like a cultural commentary on AI in an interesting way that's not like shoving it in your face. And then what was the other one? Charlie's freaking uncle, voiced by John DiMaggio. Get a little John DiMaggio, a little Bender voice in there. That was a great character exploration too. Like, I actually think those 2 episodes were better than most of season 3 for me. And it was, they said they were just episodes that they had lying around or just like extras. And it's like, those are good episodes. Like, if you thought they were good, it doesn't have to be like Gwimbly every episode for it to be like the best or worthwhile. Do you know what I mean? I kind of think you should just have 1 or 2 Gwimbly, like high concept. I'm talking about Gwimbly was the video game character they did. Like, they did like they did Silly Samuel, that's high concept. Any of the, like, you don't have to have a super high concept thing every episode. I liked that, like, end of season 1, Charlie goes to hell and doesn't come back. It's not that high concept. Like, the devil is the only high concept thing is that the devil in that is 3D animated. They do a cool thing with hell freezing over, and Charlie has to help the devil cheer up so hell doesn't freeze, so hell unfreezes, which you would assume is a bad thing. You know what I mean? Like, it was great, but it wasn't like we gotta pick a crazy art style for a wacky character, hilarity in shoes. Like, it was just a good episode. So who knows? It in some ways it's sad it's gone. Like, come on, Friendbot, when they rip the robot's head off and it's just some fucking Indian guy they actually hired off Fiverr, probably doesn't speak English and is only reading out the lines phonetically, doesn't understand anything. Like, it's perfect. I use ChatGPT, Midjourney, just a few apps on my phone. Repeating jokes definitely makes them more funny, but like, oh, as he's who popularized the thick. I get it. It's a fat joke. Hello, Henry Bemis. Welcome. You probably didn't get a tracking code today. You probably weren't one of the lucky 30. But hopefully you will be soon. Welcome. Yeah, he is also in the UK. Sheer will and determination. Jake only has finger size figures. I haven't really seen this. I have this huge Samus figurine, but hey, I don't have a giant. Jake, pin this link. Oh yeah, the Incubate book. I could talk about that. You guys see Irene's going to be launching her art book. I have colored pieces for it. Do I have the file? I don't think I have it. Is it in my downloads? Nope. Is it further down? Nope, that's stuff that no. Okay. No, I don't have it. I don't even I can probably pull up a tweet. Let me hunt for a tweet. Very happy with the amount of likes I got on my tweet about fulfillment today. I'm very glad people were happy to see that. Where is the Incubate book? Let's have a look. There's the cover, but my thing isn't on anything because it wasn't tweeted in the thing. There it is. I posted my tweet. Okay, cool. You see this? Shrink the window down and crimp it in. You see this? It's a beautiful this you can see the piece here if I embiggen myself. Look, you see this? I own the original of this. This is my Fortnite skin. I think her name is Nemia. There's a Fortnite skin. But yeah, I colored the thing. This is going to be in the book. It's going to be a sticker. Go and click the link. Wait, Fund My Comic. Does that mean it's like it's not live, right? I'm going to go click that link. I'll head over to YouTube and then find this stream. And then can I pin that using this? No, let's go to the different window. Okay, close. Oh my god, are we going like this? Sorry guys. Got my whole command station with 1 million windows all set up. Right, I will pin the Incubate link, pin that message. Now click it. Yes, leave YouTube. Does that happen now whenever you click links? It's like, do you really want to? Oh shit, we can go through it. This campaign is not approved. This campaign is approved, but is not started yet. Holy crap, I did not know things like this were publicly viewable. Okay, we'll open this in a new window and we'll take a look. I think we can, like, take a look. Like, I don't think there's YouTube stuff. Like, YouTube dangerous stuff, right? Let's pull it up. So you can head over to the link that I've now pinned. You've got sexy animal women, sexy plant women. Will you have sexy mineral women in this book from Nail Bunny? Okay, funnily enough, so in Connell's world, there are sentient rocks, which provide the power for a lot of vehicles. So, like, imagine a horse and carriage not pulled by a horse, so that the artist doesn't have to draw a horse. Instead, they can just draw glowy rock. But there are sentient rocks, which means they're all like golems and stuff, which means there definitely is space in the world to have sexy mineral women. And I would probably be motivated to do that because, look, it's not going to be soft. Even if she's curvaceous and smooth, you clasp onto that mineral woman ass or boob, it is going to be stone cold and rock solid. Maybe both of you will be rock solid, but them stone ladies. Yeah, I can't imagine. You want to go with squishy and warm. I think in real life you want to go with squishy and warm. If you want to go with like polished Opal T-Taz. It's gonna look good in art. I don't know if the reality of that. Who are you shipping? What about Connell and Leela? Just have a crossover. That is, I can't. I would love to just do a random crossover event where you're not crossing over with anything you're allowed to. You just cross over with all the stuff that you like, and it's just Connell hanging out with the Simpsons and Futurama and South Park and Family. Like, what? Can you do that? Just say they're all off. It's not them. They all have different names. It's Homer with like a little dash above the E. Load up the FMC page. Well, I've done it. It's right here. You can go check it out. Yeah, Kickstarter is very strict about multiple campaigns. Maybe that's why people aren't using it. But for people like me who want to fulfill the first book before the next one goes out, it should all work out. But yeah, Irene has an Indiegogo for Fiendish 3. She wants to get this book out for Heroes Con. So it appears she has had to go to Fund My Comic, or she wanted to go to Fund My Comic all the time because they're such a great platform. Very grateful for funding the book. Can you imagine you make a platform, you're like, yeah, well, I couldn't go on the other one, so I guess No, this is great. It's incredibly fortunate that we have Fund My Comic, and so that we can all snag this before they all get sold out at a Heroes Con. So yeah, there's an art book. Does it say how many pages it is? Look at these covers. Look at these. You would not believe how much I pushed to get this hardback to exist. This is an A4 size hardback. This is a big hardback. You have your normal soft cover. Even I love the slight color variations too. It's not just the same thing. Beautiful, beautiful. I think I will be getting the big old bundle. Can I choose it early? $150. Only $150 for a hardback and 1 million stickers. I think you get like a special sticker set here and a special print with this that's like exclusive to that bundle. But yeah, what's in the book? No nipples. No nipples, right? Yeah, you can peruse all the beautiful artwork with blocked out nipples, so it's safe. You get to look at all the stickers. Like, look, here it is. Here's my little Yarrow Girl Jumbo Hollow sticker. Non-copyright name Hollow sticker. It's like the only tie-in, only fan art character essentially in all of these. And it's like, because I'm like, please, can we have this as a sticker, please? How is Mr. Fortnite? Man, there was a period of time every day myself and Bancroft would play multiple games of Fortnite every day, and it was bad. It was bad. I wasted a lot of time playing Fortnite. I have since rescinded the addiction. I maybe play 1 or 2 games a day, which might still be too much. There might have been days that, you know what, I need to play because I need to buy the XP for the day using the tokens. See? So I'm trying to boost out those battle passes. How about that? So yeah, Mr. Fortnite's doing great. Will Fortnite even exist long enough and degrade? Because they're putting a lot of more Guna stuff in it now, and the audience grows up with it. You know what I mean? I don't think new kids are playing Fortnite. I think it's the kids of the past who have grown up and they're not kids anymore, still playing Fortnite, and people like me and Bancroft, who are old men. So, you know, maybe they'll skew, and and maybe one day in 10 years' time, a needle will be thread, because they do 1 million crossovers where, like, Connell a Barbarian skin. You believe it? You can't even mod it. If you could mod Fortnite to add skins, I would make I would be able to. I would do it. I have the skills. I could totally download Unreal Engine, make Connell Barbarian a Fortnite. He would, when characters like him get put in Fortnite, they look weird because they have all stretched out legs and everything. Look at the It's a very cute campaign. And look, so she's doing this thing where you can you see this? See, I have always disliked the idea of book plates for signing, right? Never really been a fan of it. It's like, to me, the book isn't signed. A sticker was signed, and the sticker was put in the book. That's not a signed book. But needs must as the devil drives. And if you can't be with the books, then do a book plate. I might even do a book plate now because of this. But look, I thought a book plate would just be a boring rectangle sticker that's like all big and horrible. No, look, it's like a heart shape. It's all cute. It's cute. So you can get the books, but then she also added, like, because there's no add-ons on Fund My Comic, you can get the book with book plate. I might steal this because I don't know if RJ, when he fulfills the next campaign, I haven't been able to sign the books anyway. I offered no signing on the first campaign. That it was Sketchy Starts 0, where I was able to remark books, but other than that, they don't get signed. But like, I could do book plates on the next book. I don't know. I think I think I would. If you get the bundle, it comes with a book plate anyway. So anyway, you can get the book with book plate, hardcover with book plate, and then the mini print double-sided. This is not 2 prints. I think it is a double-sided print. A piece that I colored there. There's plenty of my coloring in this book, which is why you should get it. Just for me. You know, as a me fan, you should be getting this. You can get the stickers individually. So I guess you could buy, if you wanted the book, and then you just like get a sticker. And you can get the whole sticker bundle, which includes the Ragnar sticker. So if you already have one, it means you don't have to hold on to that one. You can actually stick one of them somewhere because you'll have 2 of them. I know what you guys are up to when it comes to certain things with collectibles. It's like, well, I only have 1 of these. I don't want to use it. But yeah, then if you have 2 Ragnar stickers, then one of them finally gets to go in a drinks bottle. So if you already have one, you'll be able to get a... Is it in the big bundle too? Have a look. Yeah, the Ragnar sticker's right there. Cool. Look, you can get a Ragnar sticker. You'll have a second one, and you'll be able to put it on a drinks bottle. Death by Snoo Snoo. Yeah, Death by Giant Rock Snoo Snoo. The Granites. Is that what they have to be called, the Granites? That would imply that they're old ladies. I'll think on it. A Lava Lady. Is that... They did that with Flame Princess? If you ever seen that infamous gif of Flame Princess and Finn. If you were to bang Flame Princess, like, you would have to have a magic spell of freezing on your Pinus in order for it to survive that hot magma clunge. But yeah, the rock monster thing, that side quest wise, I try to think of stories all the time, and I'm trying to think of good ones, because this first one is good. I want all of them to be as good, and I've thought of more stories, but they're not as good as this first one. One of them I thought of is, one of them's awesome, and it's to do with like mushroom spores that make people horny, and it's like almost like it's not zombies because that's really lame and gay, but like there's a contagion of spores, horny spores, and there's a lot more to it than that. But yeah, that's one I'm working on. Another one, it starts out, it's the whole story is, to do this, you must go here and do this. But then to do that, you must go to another place and do that. And so it's like a chain of go here, do that to do this is. And the part of the joke is Connell is annoyed that he has to keep doing so many nested things. And I'm kind of worried that structure might similarly annoy the audience as much as it annoys Connell. You know how Dork? Where is it? So Dork, the hot new thing that I am actually enjoying despite my criticisms of it. Issue 3, here we go. Issue 3 introduced this character, this kind of like freaking dwarf with a hammer that shows up. Beautifully drawn, great design, wonderful colors. The joke is he talks and talks and talks and talks, and it's not funny. It's actually annoying. The joke is he's annoying. So I'm worried that the plot I'm thinking up has a similar annoyance. Is the hardback sewn? I don't know. I have no idea. Some person save that question for Friday. Irene might be. I streamed with her last Friday. We followed on from Bancroft. We might do the same thing again this Friday. Save that question. Save the sewn question. I'm not sure if Mixam like even lets you put ribbons in and stuff. I think it does. Actually, I think I might have a hardback that was made using the same thing. This looks like it has like fabric in the spine. It might be. It might be. Who knows? Save the question though and ask it this Friday. Let me scroll through because I think I haven't paid attention to your wonderful chats. Jake bullied her into the hardcovers. Well, then thank me. Be grateful for this bounty. I wanted a hardcover, so be like, well, could you just make one for me? It's like, well, you have the file. Might as well just offer it. The battle pass is how you get you. Yeah, Connell is the battle pass. All the panel breakers. The panel breakers battle pass. No one knows who the fuck the characters are. Mobile battle passes are even shorter sometimes, only a week or two. A single day battle pass. An idea. You could make new hyper wizards to reflect the short lifespan of hedgehogs. Oh, it's the mantle. It gets passed on. It'd be like a new Doctor Who incarnation. He dies of too many tumors and regenerates. There is an actual story with Drake Bristle, the guy in the top right. He has a backstory. He has a real story. He has an origin story that is not part of Panel Breaker's lore. It's part of Connell the Barbarian lore. I don't know if I'll be able to get to it. There is a fully written script for a first book, for a Drake Bristle Hyper Wizard book. It exists. I'm happy with it. I actually think it's very well written. I think it would be a fun read, but I just don't know if I'll get to it. Plus, it's like if I had the chance to draw if I had time, the time would be good to either draw another side quests or an actual Panel Breakers comic from my vision. So who knows, but I would love to actually explore Drake Bristle's character it would be weird. It'd be like there's like 3 different there would be so many different imaginings of that character. And I don't know if you guys saw Camel Moon's Camel Knights that we were all thrust into the cast of against our will. But like, yeah, there was Drake Bristle definitely doesn't exist there. It's definitely Camel's different take on me and not Drake. So that is interesting. Please subscribe to this channel. That's right. Michael Deitch has been the MVP of trying to get people to subscribe. For how many years has it been now? It's a lot of years. You know what I mean? Like he's in here all the time. He's pleading with you just to subscribe. Let's get at least 1 subscriber. Like it. Give us a like, subscribe, and hit the bell. Do the things. Signal to the algorithm. Yeah, if we get to 1,000, I can have proper monetization. I still don't have proper monetization. I do have super chats, but I don't have proper monetization yet. I think we looked over everything. You can get regrowth. You know, this used to have a gold foil version originally. long gone. Look at her there. At the drawing table. Wonderful. This, but I'm very excited. Does it say when it would start? It's I think she's launching it the Panel Breakers Day. And I don't know if she said the party continues on Panel Breakers in a tweet, but that implies that she's launching it somewhere else first. And so now I'm wondering if she arranged with Bancroft to launch before. That would be cool. Also, thank you, Michael, for every time you try and get people to subscribe. I do appreciate it. I appreciate all the people that have stuck around for so dang long on this channel. Fetch quests. That's, in a way, it's what it is. It's like, if you want this, go get me this. Meanwhile, there is a monster that he was supposed to... Okay, it starts off with a monster causing trouble. And Connell's going to defeat it, but to defeat it, he has to get something. And so then he has to go get another thing, and do another thing, and do another thing, and do another thing. All the while, this monster is not dealt with. And what? It's like 3 months later, and it's like the monster's almost bored of ravaging the lands because this fetch quest took so long. I think she said it launches at noon. Oh, okay. Well, that'll be interesting. Maybe I'll unsubbed launches tomorrow while I'm at work. Really? Do you have to set it? Does it have to launch at middays, or do you launch it yourself? That doesn't say fetch. Uh-oh. What did I read? What did I misread? Let's go scroll up. Felch quests? Flesh quests? That's what it should have been. Connell the Barbarian Flesh Quest. We're renaming the whole thing. Just had a She-Ra ad. On this very channel? You must get me a pizza from the kingdom of the sex goblins. No, I mean, one of the things he has to get is a special rock that's like an aphrodisiac. And it's a part of a rock person. Like, I'm just spoiling the story. I'm spoiling all the jokes on this future story. But anyway, that's the one where I'm like, this needs spicing up a bit. So it's like, it's in the back burner of my mind. And if I can think of like a second layer that makes it good, like good, not just good, but good, then, you know, it will see the light of day. This is how it goes. Ideas flip in and flip out. Right. Okay. So I'm gonna recap. Where is it? We were talking about this. We're talking about launching. I'm not trying to pull it all back. Don't worry. We're not unadventuring. This adventure we've been on together with the stream, I'm not taking it back to the starting village by going back to this page. It's just a little recap of the adventure so far. First bunch of books are out. First 30. It's 29, but yeah. Also in this update, I posted some pages for the next book. Did you see these? There's this page, which I don't know if I've shown this on the show, and I could probably, you know what? Let's go over to this. I have this, and then we can zoom in. I don't think anything's too untoward. These are pages taken from the upcoming book launching on the 30th. Get excited and get ready to back it. You're going to love it. You're going to want this. It's going to be fulfilled in much a quicker time frame than the first book, because a lot of the merch is already produced, and the first 10 pages of a 40-page book are already fully finished. But yeah, in the story, Connell is hanging from a rope. He is in some kind of video call with Slugsy, or should we give it a better name than video call? He is communal linking. Com linking is, it's got to be sound fantasy-ish. He's soul beaming with Slugsy. He's having an whatever. Who fucking cares? It's a video call. His fucking wrists are an iPhone. It's gay. Anyway, he says, okay, I think I gotta do his voice. Okay, I think I got it this time. Is it this one? I don't know if that's his official voice. I'll take the whip wobbling around as no. Okay, how about this? Holds up it's just it's probably one of those magical girls power-up staffs. But no, this is just a perfectly innocuous magical item. Bears no resemblance to any real world object. And then we flip to Slugsy's view. It's like this over and over and over again. Slugsy is very perturbed. It's like, I don't know what Slugsy's voice is, and I'm not gonna do a voice. That was more Slugsy. It's just fucking Meatwad from Advent. There, Kenner, give me those fucking 30 more trousers, boy. I need more trousers to put in my backpack, you fucking bitch. Can you stop fucking around with a pile of trousers and bring me exactly what I want, you stupid retard? So he's not very happy, and he dejectedly says, "This ain't gonna work. You need to bring them out." And Colin is very happy that he gets to do something very energetic. Oh no, not the Meatwad Slugsy! Yeah, smell Slugsy. Yeah, leave me alone. You got me loads of trousers. I need loads more trousers than you're gonna give me. Lemoy. He's got the fez, so maybe foreign sounding. It is me, Slugsy. Cardinal, why are you always fucking up finding the treasures? Well, can you do Eastern European foreign sounding Meatwad? Yeah, well, das verdammt, please, no, it always is just gonna sound like Meatwad. It's always gonna sound like this. You have to say foreign words for Meatwad. He has to say like das verdammt, motherfucker. More like Shake. Yeah. Shake would be the. See, I can't do Shake's voice. I think it's General Piggy that suggested Master Shake's voice. Let me look it up. Did I not pin that thing? Pin. Oh, unpin. I did pin it. Right. I'm gonna look up a YouTube video. Master Shake voice. This actually, if I, what is it? Come on, Master Shake. Okay. This is Slugsy's voice. Not, how do I switch over? Oh man, I gotta fucking. You don't know how annoying it is to have like a million windows and one of your accounts doesn't have like YouTube Red, so then you have to just sit through an ad. Dislike insights. Okay, full screen. No. See this shit? Gotta watch a freaking. Just sit through a freaking ad. You done yet? Can we play the video? This is where we wanted to play it from. Okay, this milkshake guy. This is Slugsy's actual voice.
No one else will do it. They're taking that chance. And then, if something goes down, which it will, I will sue the corporate office so badly. Look, Shake.
You don't get me all of those freaking golden coins. I'm cutting you off. I can't do his voice. There's no more beer. That's it.
Cannot tell a lie. You are holding it backwards. Grocery store, food you don't have to pick. Shake. They sell meat there. Shake.
That's Slugsy's voice. It's perfect. It's Slugsy's voice. Stop sharing. Rebiggin. Dana Snyder. Is that the name of the guy? I'm gonna look it up. Hello, coming in. It is me, Slugsy. Should we pull it up and we doing a poo voice? Hashtag unhireable. Where is the window? Here it is. Let us share. They changed it, by the way, so you can actually switch between things you share a lot easier now. Here we go. Hello, freaking Cardinal El Babelion. What the fuck? You bring the wrong treasure over and over again. I am no longer giving you my precious alcohol beverages. I don't think it fits. I don't think it fits. Oh, also a slight lisp. It might help if you talk like you're on the verge of running out of air and have a slight lisp. How do I do that? Why don't you bring me all the treasures? Just bring me 7 gems. It's not right. I need all the treasures in that cave, you stupid fuck. It's not good. It's not good. Hemorrhaging viewers on this meritorious day. Thank you to the 10 people still watching this stuff on YouTube. It's basically his speaking voice. The Shake voice sounds like he's always full of spit. Yes. An old Asian shopkeeper. Hello, Connery Babeliu. Why are you bringing the wrong thing? I'm not sure that even. I don't know what an Egyptian voice would even be with his little hat, this little stovepipe, like Egyptian fez thing going on. Anyway, there's another page. There's another page in this that I revealed. The second page, a little Luda, you know, giving people a little bit more what they want. Very placeholder sound effects, by the way. This I hate this sound effect. This crook. I hate this. It doesn't feel right. It needs to be changed, but it's that for now. But if we switch over here, look at this beautiful panel. Look at this beautiful panel. This book is going to be so good. This is a moment where Comhilda, flying through the air with her sword, is about to slash at a treasure ball beast being held in place by Sagatha with her hollow whip. Lol, Rick just knocked down a bunch of buildings, so we meet again, Dr. Jones. Or like Reese Davies' character in Indiana Jones. Oh, that guy. Okay. I'm internalizing it. I don't know if I could. We're gonna go with Master Shake. That's the dream. If we manage to get whatever voice actors were allowed one day, we're gonna go with Master Shake, and it'll be Space Dandy's voice for Connell. It'll be Bruce R. Elliott for an upcoming wizard character that you've not really seen because you don't even have the books yet. Just wait until you get the first chapter. Finally, when you read it, there's so much in it. Like there's so much in it. It's not one of these freaking crowdfunded books where it's like 70 pages and nothing happens. And it's like, oh, the art's kind of nice and it's well colored, but nothing happens. Like stuff happens in the book. I'm looking forward to it. But there is a secret in the shadows character who will come in later, who's actually in the upcoming book. But yeah, I love this panel. I love this drawing of Sagatha. I love her mole on her boob being maintained. This treasure ball beast slamming. Look at this rendering on the leggy. Look at this leg shine. These cuts. I love doing these shadows for the musculature. I also love when the calf muscle, because they're on their toes all the time. Their calf muscles are going to be like pumped. So yeah, being able to do this separate shine here to show that like this is where the bone is and this muscle is bulging out. It's great. I think he sounds like the smart super mutant Tabitha doing the voice of Rhonda. I'll have to listen out for it. You'll have to link me. You really need Bill Mouse on. You and him have a lot in common. Bill Mouse is great. I've been on auction streams with him in the past. Also, I think he's going to Heroes, so it would be great to meet him IRL. I told him you all like him and he'll contact you, but he forgets a lot. We know Bill. We know Bill and Kat. It's okay. Like, we'll probably actually go for dinner with them whilst at Heroes. So, thick thighs. I know. Isn't it beautiful? You just get to make up whatever characters you want, and so you can have these tree trunk legs. Both of them have big leggy. Both of these ladies got the leggy. But yes. You see Camhilda doing a massive slash with her sword, burning through, cauterizing the bull beast in half. She's commanded to let go. She lets go, and to the floor they stand together with a little tip on the feet as the beast is ripped in half, stretches apart, and they both contemplate the power of their weapons. One thing I'm really happy about this, if you see the early designs for these characters, see this? It's like shine around. It's like the black, and it has like these little specular things, and it goes from like light green to like a more bluish dark green. These used to be just flat colors. You imagine like an old comic book where you have the spot blacks, and then you have just like these cutouts with a flat color, and it has a cool look to it. It never looked good colored against the rest of the coloring. It was like softer, but in the end, look at those massive tits. Look at that shelf. Look at that. Look how far out behind her fucking ass is over here. Her vagina is like in line with her neck. Like, look at that. That is she is holding her body well. And she's like not actually looking down at the sword. She's like looking down at those boobs. But anyway, this is like, you know how I use the gradient map for shadows? So in this edge of the shadow, it's like a different pink to this, so it has more energy on the Terminator line. You can use that everywhere. So like all of the Fappa no Jitsu crew, they have a gradient map. It's very exciting, right? They have a gradient map. Oh, gradient maps. Everyone loves gradient maps. Did you know Jake Colors? The tentacle monster has been slain. Well, it's more like it has by the way, I love how the eyes look on this new book. Everyone's eyes have like these beautiful colors in them instead of being just black. Yeah, not really a tentacle monster, although he does have a giant tongue. It's kind of like an advanced mimic. You know what I mean? Imagine a mimic, but the mimic is also the pile of treasure beneath. That's what this is. Where the mimic. Just imagine Frieren stuck in this mouth as the beast walks around. Is this your stuff? Yes, this is. Oh yeah, this is my drawings. You need a scene where a platter is on her shelf, but yes, balancing plates, drinks on this freaking ass shelf over here. But yes, the book, all of the side quest series originally were meant to be drawn by a separate artist. The idea of these side quests was so that I could have someone else work on a book whilst I kind of spent longer on the layouts for the main books. So I could alternate side book, main book each year. So it's like I would have 2 years to work on each main book whilst also still putting out a side book. But the decision was made to make all books in the series have the exact same art, just because it's like, I think it's necessary for a small indie thing to kind of do that, so that everything kind of looks the same. So yeah, it's my stuff. You have a gift for cheesecake. I appreciate that. I do not think I draw very well. I'm sure there are better artists out there who would agree with me and probably think my art is not very good. I think it has some spark to it. I'm not down on my own work. I do think it's beautiful, but it's just on the spectrum of cheesecake horny artwork. It's not the pinnacle. But hey, look, there's some thickness. There will always be thickness. You know what I mean? There's always going to be thick leggies. There's always going to be big asses. Look at this beautiful little curvature down here. I hope that my art ticks a particular kind of box for a particular kind of audience. But yeah, I've been putting the campaign together, and check this out. This is the entire book was inked by a guest artist, the amazing Carla Diaz at Carla Diaz Comics. She has worked on Empowered, if you know what that is. She did a special book for them. She also has her own series, Non Coffee Shop and Bichos Raros, which I think is a new thing, which I'm looking forward to. But yeah, so there is on this campaign, there will be a redacted edition, all black and white. This stamp, this redacted stamp, this will be a real stamp. This will be a giant 3D printed stamp that will be put in actual ink and hand stamped on the books. That's how particular I'm getting with this. So yeah, this is the redacted edition. This will contain the entire book, all of Carla's inks, because she did the entire book. The whole book is inked. So with this particular book, you'll have the final version, this version of like the in-between, and then the sketchy starts version. You'll have like a 3-way scavenger hunt to see the development of this, and this will come in the big bundle. I don't know if it's exclusive to the big bundle, but who knows. You have a good cartooning art style, and your coloring is good, and your lines are clean. The readability is flawless. Everyone has their strengths and weaknesses. Well, thank you. I agree. I do feel the same way. The coloring is always great. The coloring really elevates things. Yeah, like I can draw stuff that doesn't need too many lines. Then you put all of the rendering in the coloring, and it's like, okay, this has got volume. Interesting. Exactly, Slim Crow. This is interesting. This will be great. Like, Carla did like a great job on the faces of the girls, and I had to do a better job than I probably would have done, because actually, look, you can see a comparison. Should we do a 3-way comparison? Because there's a page on screen. You see this? Okay, we've got this version of this panel, and then literally the page we were looking at, and then we have this version. Like, this is my final, and this is Carla's version. But then we need the other version from Sketchy Starts. Do I have that on hand? How would I get that? I don't know if I have that. Because, you know, okay, actually, we can do a different page, right? So you see this? Oh wait, I'm gonna go back. Yeah, this page here, that is like the opening page, the opening spread, and then this is my original layouts. This is the Carla version, and then where is my version? I have to go to, I have files all over the place. The campaign, no, it's the pre-press folders. Split spreads, where are the spreads? Where's the spread version of this page? Split spreads. I don't have the spread version. This is a clusterfuck. Okay. I'll have to just drag the individual. So I have this side, and then it goes over to this side. So this is like all 3 versions. That's the Carla one, and then so yeah, the people who get the everything bundle, you'll be able to see all this. No mystery boxes. JK, I can't believe how many mystery box tables I saw last weekend. People are doing blind bags, right? They're doing blind bag comics now. Don't forget, you can do humor. That's hard for a lot of people. I am looking forward to seeing what people think laughs wise when you read the book, which you should be getting soon. That's hot. Cool. Well, I feel like I've gone over enough stuff. I know I said I would reveal the dragon's name during this. I have not yet done that. I think we can save it for another stream. I have something big to talk about in addition to today's news. The news of fulfillment. If I go back to the page, The whole point of the stream is to say, yes, the book is in fulfillment. Packages are going out. The first 30 packages, it's close to 30, are out in the wild. And I plan on putting out a free digital version for all backers in the next few days so that no one gets the book early and can spoil. This book is potentially very spoilable. How about this? If you get the book early, please do not overshare. Be nice to fellow backers, and I will send out a digital version of the book. If you are worried about spoilers, read the digital version when it comes out. Then no one can spoil it. I'm really looking forward to people reading this and, you know, giving me their opinions. I want to kind of develop it based on feedback a little bit. You know, in the style of kind of like they do in Japan with manga, where they get reader feedback. So yeah, that's it. Yes, the depravity is perfect. This one is strong with the perverse. Yeah, this particular book is definitely more spicy than the first one. And I think as time goes on, I will get more and more confident with the spice level, and the books will only become more and more spicy. We shall see. But that is all for today. This week, Irene is launching her new art book on Panel Breakers, or we'll be doing it on Panel Breakers. So Panel Breakers is on her channel. What day is it today? Is it Tuesday or Wednesday? No, it's just gone over past midnight. It's Thursday today. Okay. Tomorrow, the book launches and we do Panel Breakers. So that's it. And it's on Irene's channel. So I'll see you there. I'm sure I'll be, Wednesday in the US. It just went over to like 1 in the morning. So, Connell the Barbarian side quest, Bad Dragon. That's right. Let's go to the website and sign up. Go to connellcomic.com. I'll pull it up. Look at this. Okay. Go to the website, sign up. You're probably all signed up. The reason why you want to be signed up, you see this? If you're backing the book, you want the free training card as well. If you backed the book and hadn't signed up or removed yourself from the sign up list for some reason, you've missed out on the training card, which sucks because I have prepared something to illustrate why that sucks. See this? So people who signed up long ago and backed both campaigns, you will receive Hedgie and Hammy. These are the first two sign-up cards drawn by Irene. These have artwork on the back of them that will eventually fit together in a puzzle set of 9 cards. The upcoming campaign will include Batty over here. And this artwork, as you can see, it's revealing the side of it that's the puzzle side and not the front side. So if you signed up and backed the first 2 campaigns like Twin Snakes, and you also back the new one, you'll have 3 of the 9 of the set. You'll already have a third of the whole set. So you'll be, trust me, you have been well looked after if you signed up. And every campaign, you'll get one of these cards, and it shouldn't take that long for us to do like all 9, like another 5 years, kind of thing. Jake likes the pre-gaming hot and spicy edition, the little preamble. I don't know. Bancroft drew Dong in the Lucent. He had Dong Shadow, right? There was hint of Dong. Mail all those artworks to me. Well, I have things to auction. I'm wrapping this stream up, but like, I don't know when to auction certain things. Like, so I have number 69 of the Connell portrait cover. I have number 69 of the Truffle portrait cover. Both of those come with the portrait trading cards, number 69, as a bundle. I have the Nippon special cover art that I also want to auction at some point. That is the artwork that is on all of these backing cards. Secret project, not revealed yet, but it's this artwork. It's this artwork, and no one has that yet. I still have this in a folder somewhere. This I'm going to be talking about on the next stream. I'm very excited to reveal a special plan to you guys. But yeah, I don't know when to do those auctions. I know I'm going to be in America during Heroes, so I might try and do an auction then, like an eBay thing. But yeah, I don't know. Are you guys? I think it's probably better for people to read the first book and then get excited to. I don't think I should be auctioning 69s yet. You know what I mean? And also, I have special reserve sketch cover versions of the first book that aren't available. It hasn't even been made available yet. And I'm thinking of just drawing them myself, like one a year or something. You know what I mean? And just putting that out there, a couple a year, maybe getting other people to, because Phil does a lot of those. Like Phil gets other artists to like draw his sketch covers, and then he gets to put them out. So maybe I'll do something like that. But hey, get excited. Maybe some auction stuff will happen in a couple months. But oh, has it been 2 hours? Yes, we are nearly at exactly 2 hours. So thank you for hanging out. We still do have 16 viewers, 11 of you on YouTube. I'm grateful for all of you coming and listen to me ramble on about nothing. But yeah, get excited. Books are going out. You should get yours soon. Hopefully in the next 2 weeks. I'm really hoping they get done. It's not that many backers. Some of the packages are ridiculous, which is great, but it also means that they could be complicated for RJ to get a handle on. So you never know. Yeah, good night. Good night, Jay. Good night, everyone. Yes, I will see you tomorrow for Panel Breakers, and again on this channel, maybe at the weekend, maybe next week. We'll see. But thank you all. And as Michael Teacher says, do not forget to like the stream. What shall I play to pick a song? Should we play the trailer? No. Let's play. Fuck it. We'll play this. Bye.
Kill me now, baby, kill me quick. I wanna die while I'm high as a rocket ship. Look, motherfucker, I'm a unicorn and I can shoot rainbows from a shriveled dick. I'm so high, don't bring me down. My wife is the biggest fucking bitch in town. Fuck you, woman, I'm a superstar and I'm flying high, you can't touch me now. I got problems and they're in my head, I got a talk on. When I go to bed, I can't sleep, so I just reach for the big fat crack rock and I smoke that instead. I'm all alone now, said I'm on my own, so come on over. This molehole's my home, got fantasies and they're dark and twisted. The devil of the liquor and I'll turn ballistic. Let's go to Nirvana, baby. Take this pipe to the promised land. One hit and it's all it takes. Let's dance to the tune of the Magic Man. Let's go to Nirvana, baby. Take this pipe to the promised land. One hit and it's all it takes. Let's dance to the tune of the Magic Man. Woo, baby, pass the pipe. Fuck my face with the crack supply. I'm in the clouds, let me fuck the sky. I'm a crack king, baby, testify. Good sweet Lord, can you strike me down? Take my soul, fucking take it now. Crush my head with a tractor wheel and just let me rot in the fucking ground. Backflip into me yoga stance, I do the downward dog, then I throw my pants off. And if you wanna shuffle to the forward fold, I whip me bald head and suck me own balls. Self-comfort if I feel low, memories of me ex-wife hurt my soul. She took the kids and the keys to the home, so I hit the crack pipe and get off me dome. Now let's go. Let's go to Nirvana, baby. Take this pipe to the promised land. One hit and it's all it takes. Let's dance to the tune of the